Alright guys, welcome back to BB's Basement. We got an arm day today, arms and shoulders. So it should be a pretty good day. Try to do at least probably 2 of every exercise, or 2 of each muscle group, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what we end up getting into, but that's the plan for now. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to do something today that I've never done. I imagine a lot of people have never done. Just because it's like, you can't really do it in a public gym. So, we're going to do like a full cable only arm day. Obviously, I got a couple different handles here. So we can try a couple different things. But I want to try to do only cable movements, and I'm going to try my best to stay on just this one cable system here. Like, I can move it up and down, whatever, blah blah blah, but just want to stay on one cable. So we're just going to kick it off with some triceps, just a little warm up. I just got a 25 and a 10 on each side, but yeah, we'll see. This could be a little bit interesting, but and what I'm starting off here with is just I got my hands kind of sitting on top of the row attachment, just pushing down, so nothing too special. Alright, we added a 15 on each side, so we got 50 on each side here. You might be wondering, like, why would you do this? But I don't really know why. I'm just kind of figured I'd try it because I can. So guess the other thing is, if the only thing you have in a home gym is a 1-stack cable, just kind of curious what you can do with that. So. Just from those 2 sets, my blood, or my arms are already feeling it, so. I don't know, usually I don't start with triceps. Maybe that's why, but yeah. Alright, we're going to try to use that same row attachment for some bicep curls. We're pretty much just going to do curls like this. We'll see how it turns out, but never tried this before. Alright, get set number 2 in. I think it feels pretty good. I don't know. All right, we'll just set number 3 here. I don't really know how many I did on that last one, but might even try to do it this way. Yeah, I think switching the hand direction, or like the grip direction, made it definitely a little bit more biceps, less kind of almost like shrug, I guess, is what it was feeling like at first. What I'm talking about is switching to this way instead of holding like this. I think this way just lets me get a better grip on it. But all right, we're gonna move on to some shoulders. I just brought it down to 10 on each side here, so effectively 10 pounds. If you've ever done these, then you know that it's terrible either way. If you add 5 pounds, it feels like you added 50, so just stay at this weight. All right, we got set number 2 on these. All right, we got set number 3 here. All right, we got set number 4. Sorry, in between sets, I'm kind of rearranging some things, getting ready to bring the office downstairs. I also wanted to get the treadmill away from the door to where you can actually walk into the doorway. And then in process, I was like, screw it, let's try the treadmill. And it was actually able to work. So I got my fingers crossed that maybe it works for me now. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to do cardio on it today after my lift. And if it works, then I'll put a little clip in there. Alright, we're gonna go back to some triceps. We'll do the normal triceps we like to do. We got 25 on each side here. Bust out a couple sets. We got set 2 here, or not set 2, left arm, I guess, same set. Alright, we got set number 2 on these tricep extensions or push downs, whatever. I did another, I know it sounds crazy, but I did another 2 minutes on the treadmill. I put it at 3 miles per hour, which is usually when it would, well, not when it would, but that's like my normal pace that I walk at, and then I incline it. And for the full 2 minutes, it had no issues. So either I'm getting a little bit slimmer, which I don't think is actually happening, or maybe when we lubricated the belt and then just let it sit for a while, it finally got like into like the I guess like the seams of the belt, and in the baseboard that you walk on, the actual like walking pad, which is really just like wood necessarily. Must have seeped into that and has now lubricated enough to where it's not getting caught. Again, it was a Facebook Marketplace treadmill, so kind of expected some issues, but obviously if I tested it a little bit better when I bought it, would have not bought it, but either way, it seems to be working now, so hopefully we can start walking on it and get it all broken back in good as new. So. Put you on this side. Then we'll do another bicep exercise and finish it off with some front lateral raises on the cables. The biceps, I don't know yet. Might do the seated, well actually no, I'm going to try to do everything with just this cable. So we'll figure something out. we're just gonna use a normal cable attachment here, D-ring handle, whatever. Alright, I angled this light a little bit more, but now if I look over this way, I get blinded. So hopefully it looks a little bit better for you guys. I'm gonna try not to look that way. Alright, we're gonna change it up just a little bit. Same weight. We brought the peg down, or the cable down. Quite a bit of pegs here. We're gonna step over here. We're still gonna hold, but then we're gonna do like a curl like this. Kind of relieve it from my shoulder. So. Don't have anywhere to hold anymore. Other way. So we'll do this one from now on. Alright, we switch the 25s out for 10s. Do a couple sets of these lateral raises. Maybe not 4, might just do 3. And then that'll be it for today's arm and shoulder day. I do plan on doing a deadlift day on Sunday. My brother-in-law wants to do some deadlifts because he was deadlifting earlier this week and noticed some pain in his lower back. So we're gonna try to fix the form a little bit and see if we can get the pain to go away. So he'll be the first person to lift in the gym other than me. So pretty exciting. Have to see how he thinks about it. physique check. I do feel like, maybe it's the shirt, but I feel like I look pretty big today. So, and not just in the stomach, yes that too, but the arms, shoulders, chest, everything just feels good. So. And then I'll close out the video. If I get the treadmill going, I'll either put in a little clip of it or I'll just put it in the description. Move the camera back just here. Fix this light. Make sure we're in a good spot. Good enough. Take a look. I don't really know where I'm supposed to stand, but usually right around this area is it's good lighting. So do front, go by. Tricep. Other side. Way back by. Alright, we'll make our protein shake here. Same thing. It's getting a little bit boring, but I mean, we're pretty much out of it. So not too bad, probably another 4, maybe 5 servings, but yeah, I think we had a pretty good arm day. I don't know how the physique check looked yet, but I felt pretty big, so it's just important. Like I said a few times, treadmill, we'll try it, let you guys know. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this cable only arm day. I thought it was a little bit interesting, a little bit different. Never would have done this in a public gym because I'm one of those people that feel bad for taking a piece of equipment for a long period of time. So something that I think was cool to try now. But yeah, I'll go give the treadmill a shot, drink my protein shake while I'm on there, and yeah, we'll get this video uploaded. Yeah, let me know if you got any questions. Just drop a comment, give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to keep watching this, be sure to subscribe. Alright, thanks for tuning in to BB's Basement. We'll see you tomorrow.